Salutice, my friends. Hey guys, this is Zero to Kitsune. This is the third time I've had to record this intro. I just wanted to preface this video by saying zero thought involved, for the majority of the time, is my first reaction to a particular set of events, which means that there's probably going to be a good chance of a rant if it's something bad. So I'm just here to warn you right now, this is like a 12, 13, whatever minute rant on censorship. Probably my number one pet peeve. At a later date, I will probably do a more well-formulated, with some nice editing, hopefully, video about my true opinions on censorship with some data and some, nice little things and whatever. But for now, this is just a rant. And if you're willing to brave that listen, I appreciate it very much for some comments and opinions on what you think about these subjects. But let's go ahead and get started.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh my god. I'm so pissed right now. I've taken a moment to calm myself before making this video. But I am super pissed. Like, there is only one thing in this entire industry that I can't stand. You know, there's a lot more than just one thing, but this is probably the most important thing. I hate self-censorship. You know what? Screw the gaming industry. I hate self-censorship in general. I hate it in any way, shape, or form. If you have an opinion, say it. Don't let other people bully you into not saying what you want to say, or doing what you want to do, or showing what you want to show. Oh my god, if there's not one thing that'll make me just boycott a game, and yes, I call it a boycott, is this. And the reason why I call it a boycott is because it's simply me saying under no circumstance will I buy your product after doing something like this. And it makes me make a tough call. It makes me ask myself, do I just let something like this slide? Because it's something that I care a lot about. And buy the game anyway because I'm pretty sure it's going to be fun. And sadly, you can't just say, okay, I won't buy your product, I'll go to someone else who has the same product but better. Or slightly worse. You can't do that in gaming, because in gaming, every game is its own thing. You're not gonna get Smash Brothers from anywhere else aside from Smash Brothers, though many people have tried to copy it and some get close, but it's still not the same thing. Back onto the topic. Oh my god, I hate self-censorship. And yeah, it is the one thing that'll make me kind of turn away from buying a game, because it isn't the deal breaker. It's never the deal breaker for self-censorship, but what it does do is make me look a lot closer at the product and the company behind the product than I was before. Sometimes I can just put on the hype goggles and be like, yeah, let's go get this game, it's gonna be fucking great, ignoring any potential controversy or along the path to that product. But then something like this happens, and I start going, wait a minute, let's dial back the timeline a little bit and let's look at what this company's been doing. And that sometimes causes me to drop a game. I still do not own Street Fighter V because of something as simple as the R-Mega butt slap being censored. And it's not because I was getting it only for the butt slap, but it's because after that happened, the hype train got super derailed and I went back, oh wait, this is Capcom. What are they gonna do to fuck this up? And in the end, they fucked it up. So, to an extent, it's a purchase I'm not sad about. I'll probably get it when it's on sale. They won't get my full price money. They won't get my pre-order money. And that's because self-censorship pisses me the fuck off. Oh my god. And the people who advocate for this crap. I'm trying to think back to a quote, and it's not necessarily the same thing, but it essentially boiled down to people's opinions shouldn't be silenced. They should be challenged. If you don't like what someone is saying, doing, or showing, don't try to slap a do not do this. Don't slap a blank slate so people can't see it. Walk up to them, look them in the eye, and say, why are you doing this? Why are you saying this? Because then you get dialogue. You further a discussion that can't be had if you just silence them. But no, people instead want to take the easy way out and say, remove this, get rid of this, censor that. This pisses me the fuck off. And it's not the end of the universe, like I said. Butt slap, not important. Pose in Overwatch, not important to the whole Crucibles, but it's the idea that people outside of a gaming company can pressure a gaming company to make changes to their product. And a lot of people like to argue, well, the company did it themselves, so it's okay. No. It takes time and effort to design animations. Lots of time, lots of effort. So if it showed up there in the first place, it wasn't because they just threw it in all willy-nilly, just see what happened, they'll remove it the second anyone brings up an argument. No. Someone thought, yeah, I like this idea. Let's design it, develop it, put it through QA, and throw it on there. And then, person who probably did that probably just had their heart broken when all of a sudden someone's like, yo, take it out. People can't have it. They don't like it. This pisses me the fuck off. Oh my god. Zerothon Fall is supposed to be kinda discussion-y sort of section of my channel, but oh my god, this is like, I don't like putting rants on Zerothon Evolve, but it's Zerothon Evolve, so it's the first thought of when I'm angry. I'm really fucking angry. Censorship, like I said, I'm repeating myself. Number one thing I can't stand in the gaming industry. Because, oh my god, it just, it's things like these that kind of yank me out of my kind of video game induced stupor where the whole universe is amazing and everyone loves each other, and just smacks me down to reality where there are people who look down at other people and say, you can't have fun because I don't like your fun. Your fun irritates me, annoys me, disgusts me. So we can't have it. It's so annoying. And these things, they're catering to people who don't even care about their product. They just look at it 1 second, see it, and say, oh no, can't have that. No one can have that. Even though they weren't intending to buy the product in the first place. This shit just, and it shows up in so many places. I'm using Armika butt slap all over the place as an example, but it also reminds me of the freaking change the cover hashtag for freaking Batman, which was another stupid piece of shit event. Oh my god. People just need to relax and let people have fun, and maybe find your own way to have fun, and no one's gonna bother you, so don't bother other people. This is running on 7 minutes, but no, I'm not done yet, because this is the reason why I don't particularly care for Nintendo products anymore, because they've been so riddled with censorship that aside from the next installment of Smash, I don't really care about what Nintendo does. I love their IPs, but I've kind of just gotten over them, I guess. And it's not just the censorship things. My love for Nintendo's kind of slid over the years, and it's still there in bits and pieces. But their self-censorship and a lot of their other freaking decisions when it comes to their company have just completely turned me off from their products. I used to own a 3DS. I don't own a 3DS anymore. I was intending to buy a Wii U. I don't have a Wii U still. Granted, Nintendo does better with their freaking IPs than Capcom does. Fucking Mega Man. But, this makes me think about Capcom. I don't like thinking about Capcom. As much as I love their products, I have more dislike, hatred, I don't know what the word you call it, for their decisions when it comes to their company than probably any other freaking company whose games I've ever played. And doubling, like, I've been so off topic, this is about Overwatch. I'm probably still going to buy Overwatch, but this has killed my intent to pre-order it for the most part. Maybe I still will, maybe the hype train will gear back in line. That the trailer was fucking great. The Winston trailer was fucking great, and I'll link it in the description below. But holy shit. If I decide to boycott this, who knows, maybe I'll never get to experience the amazing game that might be Overwatch. I know after Payday 2 introduced microtransactions, I flat out said I was done with that game, and lo and behold, it's been uninstalled from my Steam profile for months now. And I was trying to get to this fairly early in this, but I went on a huge rant. If you as a consumer, for anyone who's watching this video, feel like a game isn't worth your money, don't buy it. Don't let your hype train push you to buying a product that you feel iffy about, or you see the company's decisions and feel iffy about them. Don't let that sway you. You need to put down a little chart in your head and say the pros and cons of me buying this game. What is the value incentive, and what are your stance on whatever this company's decisions were with this game? And then you have to decide. And a lot of people feel like boycotts and whatever are pointless when it comes to just about any industry. But that's because they don't see the big picture. When one individual does a boycott, it doesn't do anything. When 1,000 individuals decide on a boycott, that does something. And the only reason why 1,000 individuals don't do a boycott of something is because they only see themselves as one individual. And that kind of mentality is really bad when it comes to consumer corporation relationships. Because corporations need their consumer base to keep them in line, because they won't keep themselves in line. All they care about is making the money. Granted, when it comes to self-censorship, people do sometimes fucking drop the product. Marvel Comics not Marvel and DC actually, both of them losing viewership, but that's a different subject. Oh my god. There's one game that I learned of censorship and didn't mind too much. It irritated me, but it wasn't to a level that's told me, fuck this game, I'll never play it again. And that was Skullgirls, ironically. You know, that super fan servicey fighting game that didn't make it to EVO because people didn't like its fan service, and that's another little bit of history that I hate to think about. But there was a patch that removed a lot of, not a lot, a handful of fan service elements. And their explanation was that they're intending on always removing them, and I don't buy that for a second. But who knows? I don't know what goes on in their heads. My opinion is that that's a bullshit argument. But they did make a statement that it's not like they removed all the fan service and put all their characters in burkas. As hilarious as that would be, just makes me think of Rainbow Burka. But it was a fair thing. And I like the product too much to let their decision freaking sway me. And I went on to freaking do my little Indivisible video, pushing for that game, for people to fund that, and I funded that, and I funded Skullgirls. But so maybe I have a little bit of, there's a term for when you put time and effort into something and thus you can't see it for being bad, but I'm gonna act like that's not a thing and be like, nah, Skullgirls is great. So this rant went on for quite a while. You better fucking be good, Overwatch. I'm probably still gonna buy you. Yeah. This has been a Zero Thought Involved, and I don't even know why I'm saying that Either way, I'll see you guys in my next video, which hopefully won't be a rant.